Everybody, thanks for joining me. So I wanted to bring another video. This time I want to bring you a reading. Um, so what I wanted to talk about um, was partly the energy from last week going and the weekend before and this past weekend as well. So let me put the disclaimer on here. Take what resonates and leave the rest, of course. Um, this may be your reading and may not be for you. This is a timeless reading, could have already happened, could be happening now, or could happen in the future. You could use this as a manifestation reading. So all you need to do is claim this, the things that I'm talking about in this reading for your own. And you can bring these things into your 3D reality or bring them closer to you. Um, Sometimes I'll say divine feminine and I mean divine masculine. Sometimes I'll say divine masculine and I mean divine feminine. Use the terms as they apply in your situation is what I would encourage you to do if you want to work with me on twin flame stuff, getting into union, staying in union, relationship stuff, couples, marriage stuff, um, attracting peace, love, abundance, um, a stress-free, your stress-free existence, your ideal weight, things like that. Feel free to reach out to me. My information is in the description below, and I'd be happy to talk with you to see if we may be a good fit to work together. All right, so if I forgot anything, I will try to sprinkle it in as we go along. Let me get into this reading. So, Divine Masculine got some information from someone recently, and that information led to him having questions and doubting, and it could have been Divine Feminine as well. But they had questions for their partner, and the partner was like, whoa, where's this coming from? Because you're not the one, that usually has questions. They are. So it might be that you got questions from Divine Feminine or Divine Masculine, but just know that it isn't always coming from them. Sometimes it's coming from someone else's thoughts. And this is important. So I am, we all have some different abilities, but my, my psychic abilities were, going off this past weekend. And what came up was, doubts, questions, and I was wondering, but in my quiet moments to myself after I asked these questions, I was asking the spirit, what should I do? And the spirit said, be patient with your twin flame. And for me, I said, okay, of course. The spirit is 100% right, right all the time. Our intuition kicked up more this past weekend, but Mercury is in retrograde, and so there could be, you know, until the 10th or 11th, so there could be confusion, there could be arguments, there could be issues with transportation, technology, learning, education, leadership, and things like that. So there can be a lot of things going on with that stuff right now until Mercury goes out of retrograde and maybe even a week after that. So those things can be impacted in a big way. So some of us are great during Mercury retrograde communicating and all that. Other people are like, no, you know, it can be a struggle. So divine masculine or divine feminine, depending on your situation, might have got some information. Someone might have been in their ear, but maybe they had some doubts more than usual. They had questions more than usual. They were challenging you more than usual, and you're like, what the heck is going on with them? Just know that it wasn't all them either. That part of it could have been someone else um, asking questions or introducing doubt or saying, you need to check on this or you need to, think about that, because the divine masculine might have been talking to somebody, has been for some of us, might have been, has been talking to someone about his plans for the future. He wants to marry you. He's serious about it. He wants to have kids. He wants to have a family together and have this life together with you. And someone is jealous, upset, questioning, they're mad, whatever, and some people don't want them to go forward. They want to stop it and they can't stop it. So while divine masculine or divine feminine might have said something, or asked questions or something like that, or told you they had doubts, it still was someone else was in their ear. That was the deal. Something or someone was in their ear, and this is something that I also want to talk about. Um, but because someone was in their ear, they introduced some questions to you now. They went back on that, and maybe they might not have even remembered the questions or the doubts or the things that they had in their minds. And this is interesting because things can put thoughts into your head. And this is something that I want to discuss further in another video. But so divine masculine or divine feminine are like, you know, wondering, what is this? Is it a real, should it be a real concern and all this? Because they weren't concerned. And I think we could say there was cold feet. Like, okay, well, I'm not sure. They're serious there, but someone introduced some doubt or got in their ear, and then they're like, okay, or something got in their ear. And then they're like, well, telling you all these things, that they had questions and doubts, and you're like, what the heck? I thought you were sure. I thought you didn't have any questions or doubts. Things you're saying to me, it sounded like you're fine with moving forward. And then you're not. What happened? And then they went back, so it was like a flip-flop, and they went back to their original position, which is they love you, they want to marry you, they want to spend the rest of their life with you, they want to build this life with you, they want to have kids, or whatever it is that you plan to do together. They want all those things with you. They still do. And they're saying there's going to be some challenges in the beginning, but if you just hold on, if you just be patient, we'll get there. And I think it's tough for you sometimes to hold on because they're not very vocal. They're not very expressive. Sometimes they're not, telling you, what's going on or what, but they do love you. They do really want to move forward with you. They do want to build something with you. They're planning on seeing you soon, and they are very passionate about you, and they'll get upset if you're telling them what you can't be in touch with me like usual, what you can't say the things that you usually say or do what you usually do. There's some issues with communication right now. And but if you say you can't, they're going to get really mad at you. And the reason why is that they're in love with you and they really want to make things work. They really want to be with you. They're like, okay, finally, we're back on track. And there's another bump. So now you're back again on track where you were doing what you want to do, just expressing yourself, speaking from the heart, and that's for them why they fell in love in the first place, that you are so expressive, that you're so loving, kind, caring, gentle, generous, and all these things. And I think they're really thinking about going all out and getting you some big, big gifts. But they're wondering, like, because part of them feels like someone is taking advantage of them, or someone's been taking advantage of them. And in the past, that's what's happened to them. And they keep seeing you pouring into them, giving, loving, sharing, putting stuff out there. And they're like, this is totally different than what I've experienced in the past. It's kind of scary for them. They're trying to build with you, build trust with you, repair, if someone was, damaged in your relationship or union or whatever. They're trying to make it right. And they know that they owe you. They know that they've done some stuff or not done some stuff that they should have done. And they want to make it up to you, and they want to make things right with you. And so it's going to take some time, but you'll get there. Just be patient with them and trust the process. um, Trying to give you the messages as they come. So, but it's important and it's true. Just trust the process. Just, you know, be patient, be kind, continue to give, continue to be open, continue to share and express yourself. That is what they love so much about you. And they can't really live without that part of you. um, they're really in love and really looking forward to spoiling you and giving you a lot of things that they've been holding back giving you. And one of the reasons that they're so patient when you are going through questions and things is because you've been so patient with them, and they know that you really love them, and they know that it's not like you to be this way, where you have so many questions and you're wondering, because you've been the one that's been, like having no doubts and being the rock in the relationship, and they've been the one that's been kind of unsteady. So now they could give some of that back to you and be like, no, honey, it will be fine. It'll be okay, babe. We'll get through this and all that. So they're really getting to shine and show you that they can be a great partner to you as well. Um, And I think this is great because even though it doesn't feel that great for you, feels like you're unsteady, just know that it's giving them a chance to shine, um, with what they're doing. Um, but just know that the glow up has been real. It's been wonderful. You've both been looking beautiful. You've both been glowing. You've both been looking fantastic. And there's more glow ups to come. And for both of you, it's going to be a great experience coming up very soon. I think that the two of you will get the chance to meet, to get together, to have a date or talk or cuddle or whatever it is, and just be able to have a conversation, express yourselves. And they're planning something they're not telling you about, and they're like, no, you need to show up. Don't get mad and flake out, because I need you to be here, because there's something that I want to give you, is what came, or what they want to tell you, share something with you, whatever it is. And you're hoping that it's plans for the future, so you'll see what comes up. Um, but Divine Masculine has something planned. Just be patient. Um, there's something to do with the future that's coming up that you'll get to discuss in this meeting that you have coming up with them. Um, you have been maybe a little tired, but and it's been sometimes hard to sleep. You've had them on your mind a lot, Divine Masculine or Divine Feminine, and you've been just thinking about the future and what's going to be and all this stuff. And you really put a lot of love out there and you want it to be coming back to you. And so it's that season, I feel like, of people feeling like they're putting stuff out there, pouring into people, and they want to know that other people care about them and will give back to them. And it is coming back. It is coming back. It is coming back. All right. So I think that's it for this reading. I'm going to end it for now, but just continue to watch, read, listen to, pay attention to things that are uplifting, encouraging, things that will help you feel good, things that will ease your mind, things that you can enjoy, things that are beautiful, lovely. Continue to glow up. People are really pretty jealous. I've been talking about that, but they are. Divine Masculine is excited to cuddle with you, hold you, squeeze you, love you, kiss you, show you a lot of affection, really, which has been missing for some of us. And as always, um, I say happy lightning fast manifesting and looking forward to hearing from some of you about these adventures that are coming up. Maybe you're traveling soon, getting to go on some adventures, meeting some people, doing some great networking that's going to lead to some success, some, you know, developments in your career, I can say. But again, as always, happy lightning fast manifesting. I'm gonna talk to y'all soon. Love y'all. Bye for now.